Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back with me, Kartina Abdul Ghani. I'm your mobile apps trainer, and I'm gonna share with you our next tutorial, which is, alright, let me show you here, how to publish your first app into Google Play Developer Console. I hope you are excited, okay, and you have finished off your first app. Okay, and you will realize that building app with us using AMB server is quite easy. Alright, so our motto is don't complicate things. Okay, first and foremost, what I advise you is go through the process like what I earlier had shared. Okay, and repeat the process, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, one more time, second more time, you repeat the process, you'll be able to build any apps that you want within the atmosphere of our AMB server. Nearly everything you can build. Okay, so without further ado, let's go in. What I will show you first and foremost, how to create your Google Developer Console account. Alright, which is Google charge you USD 25. One lifetime, ladies and gentlemen, one time payment only, and you can publish multiple apps. Okay, it's not only one app, so it's a good bargain. All right, and then I'm going to go into the Google Play Developer Console and share with you the step by step. All right, in the academy, if you go through it, it may be an old video, but I'm going to put this also in the academy. But from time to time, we will have to do some updates because Google and Apple always do updating, ladies and gentlemen. But just say in case we are a bit delayed in actually doing the new video, alright, because sometimes the changes are quite frequent. But ladies and gentlemen, there is no major changes. Okay, everything that I'm going to show to you is what it is in Google Play Console. What happened is that Google may just rearrange it. Okay, and based on my experience, they have done a major update before, so this Play Console is quite new, and it's gonna be on this, I think, for many more years, about 3 to 4 years or maybe 5 years. But then again, if there's any changes, we will make those changes via a new video or into a new module. So don't worry about it. Most importantly, let's start. Okay, all right, so now let's go into a browser first. All right, so this is the app builder. Okay, let's just go. Okay, how do you go about doing that? You just go to let's go to Google Play Developer Console. Yeah. Okay, so what you need is to go here, Google Play Console. Okay, let me click inside here. Okay, I already have an account, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna show you how to actually sign up. So we click here, go to Play Console. Okay, let me just go into an account that I don't have a Google Play Console. Okay. So what happened? Oh, hang on, what happened? Let's try again. Okay, now what happened next is that it will actually ask you to make payment. Alright, I'm so excited for all of you. Alright, your first app we're going to publish shortly. Okay, so create a new developer account. Alright, so public developer name, it's not asking you to put your own name, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people will put their own name. Okay, this can be your own name, this could be a company like name, or any name. You can just create any fictitious name. For example, App Studio, Mobile App Studio, Apps Master Builder Studio, your name, like my name, Kartina Studio, whatever it is up to you. Alright, so because Google do not ask for proof of identity, right? So you can put anything. Okay, then after that you need to put a secondary contact email address, because this is an email address. So your backup address, put in real phone number, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, then after that you must agree and create account and pay. Alright, I already have an account. Okay, so I'm going to publish. So what I'm going to show to you, okay, let me go to desktop. Okay, you need to get the things ready. Okay, so let me go here. Okay, so publish. All this I have already taught you earlier in the earlier lessons. Okay, we need to do feature graphic. We need to have the APK. Download the APK. We need to have the icon size 512 times 502. Then we need to have the screenshot. Okay, we need to have screenshot. Alright, I have already screenshot ready. And then we need to copy the, let me delete this because we do not need to do this. Okay, in our app builder, under setting, under terms and condition, we need to copy this, the privacy policy. So I have got it ready, and then we need to put in few more things. Alright, so let's now go. Okay, alright, so I have one of my account open already. So I'm gonna go here and create app. For first timer, what will happen is that there will be a big here, get started. Alright, so you just click that, get started. Okay, but eventually you will have that create app. Okay, so now let's put in an app title. So I'm going to put here visit South Africa. I'm going to uninstall this after that, because this is just a trial to show you the step by step. Okay, app or game, you can change this later in the store setting. Let's put this app. If you're doing a game, you must put in game. Alright, it's a free app. You can also do a paid app. Alright, but a free app cannot be turned into a paid app later. Okay, a paid app can be turned into a free app. Okay, unless Google change. Alright, then after that there's a declaration here. We need to accept both declaration. The first declaration means that we confirm we follow Google policies. Alright, and then secondly we follow Google export law. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of the export law is that you must not infringe copyright trademark. Okay, a lot of people actually make mistake like that. Images, you must download images from free commercial usage, which I have already shared with you in an earlier video. And also your names and so on do not infringe copyright trademark. Alright, just don't use other people's brand, just don't use other people's name, ladies and gentlemen. Very straightforward. Okay, how do you check? Just Google. Okay, the first one, confirm the app meets the developer program policy. You could check the policy here. Alright, there's nothing so significant that you need to worry about if you follow what I have shown you. But basically, don't do apps that definitely Google will not allow. Anything that is illegal, ladies and gentlemen, is the same with the Google Play Console. They don't allow. Alright, they don't allow. But you can study more in the developer program policy. Alright, so now let's just click here, create app. Okay, let's go in. How fast this open and load, it depends on your internet service, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, lately because of the COVID-19, a lot of people are working online from home, so the internet line is a little bit packed, right? So it's a little bit slow, but then again, we just have to be patient about it. Okay, so we are in already. Let's wait for it to come and pop up. Alright, So now we are ready. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my advice for the first timer, okay, please follow step by step. Alright, because you are doing on your own. If I'm beside you, then I can help you to make correction. Okay, but you are at home, you are following the video. My advice is follow video, do, see, do, see, do. Don't do and see, because maybe then you go into some issues and I'm not by your side to solve your problem, although I try to be always by your side via my video. So my advice is follow video. What video say, then you do. Don't do too early. Okay, it's very simple, but still there are many things. The Google Play Developer Console has many things, ladies and gentlemen. That my suggestion to you is that you can explore on your own. Alright, what I'm teaching you is what is must put into Google Play Console for publishing purposes successfully. Alright, so now let's go down. Okay, Google has improved the developer account that you can actually do testing beta, and normally if you build app via software, it is much more recommended to do beta because it's very difficult to do synchronization. Okay, but ours are an online app builder, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it will sync, so we have no worry about doing beta, and then we do real testing live app, because then again it will take 5 to 7 days to actually being approved by Google. Even when it is approved at the early stage, it will take some time for Google Spider to actually pick up your keywords and so on and so on. So you have enough time to make changes, and when you publish straight to Google Play Console, you already go into the Google algorithm environment, so that by the time your app is ready, at least everything has been catch up already by them. Alright, so what we do, we want set up your app here. Okay, not the first one, testing. We don't want testing. We go set up your app, and then we click here, view task. Okay, so there's few things that we need to do. We have to go one by one. Okay, the first one is app access. Okay, what is app access, ladies and gentlemen? Here, the app that I'm preparing, which is a South Africa travel app, there's no login that requires special approval, special access. Example, I have a share app, I have a review pro. A share app and review pro, the app will actually ask user to actually sign up, meaning they have to give their name, they have to give email. But then going to the share app page, going to the review page is immediate. Alright, here functionality are basically with control. So if you need to approve it, okay, they need special, like for example, special passwords, special codes. If you use like our PIN padlock, if you use the padlock pro, so that you must answer functionality is restricted. But if it is just asking for email, then immediately you will go into that page. That one is no restriction. So for the purpose of this is without special access. Okay, let me just click here. Has restriction, then you have to actually put in instruction. Okay, you have to put instruction. You have to have a demo account. You have to create a demo account. In the editor, you can actually create user, so that you then allow that user to go in with certain password or with certain codes, PIN padlock code, and then Google can test out, because they want to see what material are you giving and so on and so on. Okay, so we're not doing that because we don't have any special access, and I'm going to click save. Alright, then we go up and we go back to dashboard. Okay, we don't click here dashboard, then we click here. Much more easier. Okay, let's do next. Okay. And this is whereby sometimes people make mistake again, ladies and gentlemen, when the dashboard comes back. You see the start testing still says that we need to go down. Okay, we need to go down. We need to go down a bit. Now we go to the ads. Okay. Alright, do you have app content got advertisement or not? Yes, I'm gonna put. If you don't have, just answer no. Okay, no issue. And now we click save. But please do remember to activate the advertisement only when Google approve your app, meaning that it's already alive in the store. Now we are submitting. Then it goes into a Google process of approval. When they approve and then the app in the store, then you release the app mob. Okay, as per what I have explained earlier. However, even now we are still not pushing the ads yet. We answer yes because we are going to do that after the app is approved, because Google don't allow if the app is not approved yet. So they understand that. Okay. Okay, let's go next. Alright. Go down. Okay, so next one is content rating. Okay, what is content rating, ladies and gentlemen? What is opening? Content rating is that we have to give rate to our apps exactly like the movies. Alright, so how do we rate it? By answering questions. Okay, so I'm going to go here, click start questionnaires. So email address, the easiest is we just click here and use the same email address that we have for this developer account. So I'm going to type here. Okay, then the category, you have to choose nearest the category. Okay, reference, news, educational, it's not travel, these are not travel, and when you don't have anything else, it's utility, productivity, or other. Okay, because the question have slight difference between each category, ladies and gentlemen. So you must make sure. If you don't have the exact category, just find the nearest category, or then it's others. Okay, for travel, we just choose or other. Okay, does the app contain violent material? No. Okay. Please do remember when you do the app mob, you must make sure also the information that is inside the app content is two parts, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost is the content that you put inside the app. Secondly, if you allow for advertisement to be pushed into your app, then the advertisement type, advertisement category. So this question on content rating involve both, because both you have control. The app content you have control, the advertisement also you have control. So please do refer our videos on this. Okay, because if you want to put needs, because you need to go into a sensitive category and remove things that is violent or what. If you don't remove, then you say, does the app contain violent material? Yes. If you remove the advertisement, do you have violent material? No. Okay. So I remove, so I answer no. Sexuality? No. Okay. Language? Offensive language? No. But you have to answer according to your own app, ladies and gentlemen. Substance material? No. Okay. Then age-related product? No. Explain here, cigarette, alcohol, firearm, and so on. Okay, allow users to interact, exchange? No. Our app builder has. You can actually, we have passenger, we have social network, but I don't have that in the travel apps, so I answer no. Show current physical location? No. Do you have any digital good? No. We have purchase of hotel room got, but not, that is not considered digital material. Digital material is like e-books and so on. Okay. Nazi symbol? No. Is a browser? No. Okay. So basically, those are the question, very easy. We now click save at the top, at the right bottom. Okay. And then we're happy with that. We just click next. And they will give, Google will now give the rating for our app, and if we agree, now we click submit. Alright, probably I don't argue with this, just accept, because the rating comes based on the answer that we tick yes or no, yes or no. Alright, So if you want to change the rating, you just have to go back and do the questionnaire. So there is this start new questionnaires back. So if Google disagree with your answer, then you may need to actually do the questionnaire again, or you can just go to AppMob and make changes, because most of the time it has conflict with advertisement. Okay, unless you are doing an app that has violent content or sexual content and so on. Is that one different issue? Alright, but most of the time, like for example, travel app, I don't have any violent content. I don't have any sexual content that's considered all violent. So I answer no. But if you are building apps that is those content, then you have to answer it yes. Okay, so now we have done that. Alright, so our next step, we go back to dashboard. Okay. Let's go down. Okay, we just complete 3 of 7. If you do it on your own without listening to me explaining, it's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes. This is going to take, I think, about half an hour, a bit more, 45 minutes, because I'm explaining. Okay, target group, okay, alright. So we choose 13, 16, and 18. If you are targeting below 12, ladies and gentlemen, alright, remember when we generate the APK earlier on in the earlier lesson, we actually generate APK using the ready-made one, which is very fast. If you look at the top, there's source code. And if you want to actually target children below 12 years old, you cannot generate APK via the fast system. You need to actually download the source code and actually generate the APK via an Android Studio. Then, because why? There, you can actually remove the permission for location. When you remove the permission for location, then yes, you can target 12 years old and below. Alright, but for now, we did not do that for the travel app that we are publishing. So, our target is 13 and above. So, we click next. Alright, so let's go down. Now, could your store listing unintentionally appeal to children? So, meaning that this is in Play Store console, ladies and gentlemen. So, what attracts children will be images. Could your images unintentionally appeal to children? And you have to answer that. If it has like cartoon-like, or it has like a superhero, of course, it will actually attract children, even if your app is about say news, very serious, about blogs. Children don't like blog, but your icon has a cartoonized image, then that is will appeal to children. Mine don't have. Okay, I answer no. Okay, so all this you have to review your own. Okay, then do you agree with that? And then we click save. Alright, great. So now let's go back to dashboard. Okay, let's go down, and let's do the next one. Okay, which is the news app. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, since COVID-19 last year, we are not able to do any more news apps. So I'm going to answer here no. Okay. Before we can do that, we just pick up RSS and so on, because since COVID-19, Google requires that a news app that is approved to Google Play Console must be an authority, meaning that you are the owner. Like for example, you are owner of BBC, you are the owner of Fox Magazine or Fox TV and so on. So you have direct control of the news that is being, meaning that these are your journalists, these are your reporters, these are images that your staff is doing. If not, we are not able to do any more news app. Alright, any more news app. Okay, so we answer no and we click save. I've not tried because I don't do reporting and so on. Maybe because nowadays a lot of people have their own YouTube, then they have their own story. You can try out and see whether Google approve, but most likely it will not approve. Okay, because if you are picking up news from somewhere else, but if you can prove to them that you are the one that go down the field and get information, they may approve you. Okay, because they don't want untrue stories, scam stories and so on. Okay, especially COVID, a lot of people are very scared to actually go vaccination, heard a lot of stories and so on, so they don't want those things. Okay, so they're having a little bit more control. Alright, so we have done that. Okay, we have another 2 more here. Let's go in. We wish that it would be much more faster. There are times whereby it's faster. Just have to be okay. App again we already answered just now, but now we have the category to answer. Okay, so we must find category nearest. So we are doing travel. So for travel there is a category called travel. Okay, let me just find this. Okay. There is a category for travel. What I'm saying, yeah. So I'm going to choose that category. So you must find near the exact category or nearest of the app function team. Okay. So then I go down here. Then I put the email address. I still put in the email address of this developer. Easy for us to trace back. Okay, phone number is not compulsory, website is not compulsory. Okay, website is not compulsory. But if you're building a business app, it's advisable to put, of course, phone number also, because you want people to call you and get the business, right? Okay, so it's up to you, alright? But if you are doing e-commerce product, an e-commerce app that's buying and selling, you must actually reveal your phone number and even you have to put in address. Okay, still submitting here. Alright, so now we go down to the bottom first. Okay, so we have here, let's click app content. So now here, ladies and gentlemen, we now have to pick up the privacy policy. So the privacy policy is already being made available for you as per Google requirement. Okay, so that's the privacy policy. Is under setting terms and condition. Okay, let me go back. Oops. Alright, so you see, we click at policy app content. Then this privacy policy come up. I'm going to click start. I'm going to paste that, which we pick up in the app builder. Okay, enter a valid. So normally as you go, there's a spacing. Yeah, you see, there's a spacing there. There is a spacing here. So a spacing will require it not a valid URL. Now it's a valid URL. Very good. The system pick up a mistake so that I can share with you. Okay, so now let's go app content. Now we need to put in the other information, which is the icon and so on. So what do? We go up and we put here main store listing. Okay, we click at main store listing. Alright, we are in already. Alright, we need to put a short description, not more than 80 characters, and a long description. Okay, I'm just going to put here all in one. Okay, maximum is 80 characters. Okay, and then maximum is 4,000 characters. So I'm just gonna copy paste. You still have to put somewhere. Okay, now this is graphic. Let's put in the app icon. Okay, so this is icon. Go here. Okay, hang on. Alright, what do? I go to icon. We want the icon, yeah. So I want to. Is this icon? Yeah. Okay, then we go down. We need to put in the feature graphic. Where is my publishing tools? Okay, so hang on. This is not publishing one. Yeah, we want this one, publishing. So I've already put the feature graphic. Yeah, so put it into a folder, ladies and gentlemen. Make it easy for you to publish. Okay, so that's feature graphic. The size is 1024 x 500. I've already given you a video on how to go about doing that. So let's go in. Okay, it doesn't accept. Let me check. Did I resize properly? Sometimes that's happened. If I have to redo back, I will have to pause the. Let me see. 1024 x 500. Yes, it's correct. Let's try again. Let's try again. If cannot, then I will have to redo this again. Okay, so this is feature graphic. And double click. Yep, it's okay. So sometimes because of internet line not so good, so there was something wrong just now. But Google wants exactly. So I checked just now, it was correct. So, but because of my experience of building app, I just try and upload it again because I know there's nothing wrong with the feature graphic. And just now it did not accept because the internet line was not so good. Right? So don't worry about that. Okay, so now we need to put in a screenshot. Okay, our advice, there's 3 places to put screenshot. There's phone screenshot, there's tablet, and there's 10-inch tablet, 7-inch tablet. For the phone screenshot, minimum is 2. For the tablet, minimum of 1. We did 4 just now. So we put 2 here, 2 in phone screenshot, 1 in 7-inch, and 1 in 10-inch. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so let's find the screenshot. Is this one? How to do screenshot also, please refer the videos. Okay, I know some of you are just browsing through. You have not yet started. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that if you really want to do, you must do. Okay, but there are people who just want to see first. It's okay. It's okay. Your strategy. But after this, must quickly do. Because then you get the motivation and you continue to build. Okay, let's do the second one. If your internet line is good, you can just upload all one shot. Okay, but because my internet line is not good tonight, I'm going to upload one by one because we don't want it to hang. Okay, I'm putting up my third one. Let's just go down a bit. While we wait for that. Okay. Alright, that's done. Okay, let's upload our final screenshot. Yeah, that's great. We have done that. Okay, let's make sure that it goes in. Alright, okay, now let's go down. Okay, alright. Okay, no more. I want to show you something. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Okay, so if you look in Google Play Console, sometimes there's videos. Videos is not something that is compulsory. That's something you can put, but what I'm sharing is thing that is compulsory in order for Google to accept your request for publication. Okay, video is something that's an option. If you want to put in video, how do you go about doing it? You upload it into YouTube and then you pick up the URL that has the watch, okay, and copy and paste it here. Okay, that's all, very easy. Okay, so I'm now gonna click save. But video is not something that is compulsory, ladies and gentlemen. You can always add that on later. Okay, alright, so we have done that. Okay, let's do a checking because the store setting Google has picked up outside just now, but I think we still have to put in few things. Let's go in. So sometimes Google rearrange the areas, the components where we need to put in. As long as you understand where to go, don't worry about that. That's why I'm still clicking install setting, because say if Google remove it at the early stage, you know where to go. Okay, so everything is done. Okay, alright, so let's now do our final. Okay, now this is a little bit dicey also. Okay, listen, look in front first. Okay, so if you look here, now we want to upload the APK. There is production, testing, catalog, app bundle, setup. And normally setup is like that. Alright? Okay, so what I need you to do now, don't go to production first. We click setup. Okay, we click setup and we click at app integrity. Okay, for first timer, okay, let me show you. Okay, so we want to protect upstanding key, so we click create release here. Alright, okay, so what we are going to do here, we're going to click create new release. Because this is not my first app in this account, ladies and gentlemen. For some of you, or majority of you, this is gonna be your first time building apps. Alright, so what will happen is, for the first timer, you will see this. All of you will see the same like what I'm seeing. I'm going to click continue. But for the first timer, now there will be a pop-up agreement. Alright, a pop-up agreement. So it's not appearing to me now because I have already agreed to it. So for those people who are first time, ladies and gentlemen, you need to agree. Okay, alright. Okay, so now we upload the APK and we still go into the file. I hope all of you will actually do the same what I suggest. Put into a folder and you call that folder publish folder. Like now you see this is publish folder for me. So I'm going to find the APK because it's easy to handle when you are in the Play Developer Console. Everything is intact. Or not, you go here and there finding where is this file, where is this file. Some people don't even know where they download the APK. Okay, so let's see. Let it go in. I actually, if you observe this, I actually rename the APK file on download. Okay, you can choose to rename it. You can also choose not to rename it. It's your choice. Okay, so I have that in already. So let me just go down a bit. Okay, alright, so we have those. Okay, now I click save. We need to click save, and we need to do one final one before we send for rollout production, which is to select the countries. Okay, one thing I learned, ladies and gentlemen, if your internet line is slow, don't go on clicking here, clicking there, trying to be smart and make it faster. Then it will make the system keep on reloading. Okay, just hang on for a while because that will be much more faster. Okay, now we click at production. Okay, now we click at production, then we can see the countries. Okay, so we want to click countries. Okay, then we go down, add countries and regions, and we choose all country. Okay, if there's certain countries you want to remove, please do remove. It's up to you, your own. Okay, let me click. Okay, taking a bit more time. Okay, so we have actually tick all country. You can remove certain countries that you don't want. So now we click this add country at your right bottom. Is it moving? Yeah, then it will ask yes, add. Okay, now there is 176 countries. Alright, now we come back to this page. Near to the end already, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, nearly 42 minutes already. But I'm doing it together with you. If you are on your own, everything ready, about 10 minutes is done. Okay, so we need to click now edit release. Okay, so it's already added. Okay, taking a bit more time because it's slower. So now, okay, hang on, let's see. Oh, okay, it goes in directly because I have already clicked edit release just now. Okay, itchy. Right. Let's wait for it to load. Let's try not more than 45 minutes. Okay, another 2 more minutes to go. Okay, we just on our final step. Go down and then click review release. Yep. Okay, there's a warning here, ladies and gentlemen, but nothing to worry about this warning unless it's a red warning. Okay, what is it? It says cannot be published yet. Go to the dashboard. Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you are doing e-commerce app, then you have to put in address and phone number. Okay, so it's just highlighting. Alright, and this is about the size of the app. .apk is for us is about only 0.005 bigger than the .aab. Our app builder is ready with .aabb, but Google is not making that as a compulsory. Google is still accepting .apk, so that's why we are not showing that to all of you. Alright, so don't worry about that. If when Google change and says now we want .abb, we are ready already. Okay, and Java Kotlin, Java Kotlin, no issues. Programmer say no issue, and we just click at the bottom right, start rollout production, and roll out. And let's see. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, your app is under review. And congratulations for publishing your first app to Google Play Console. And for first time developers, it will take 5 to 7 days to get your apps approved. Okay, sometimes Google say that it may take longer. They are covering themselves, but don't worry, it will go through. So in the meantime, you can actually continue do the updating and so on. Okay, meaning updating here, updating in the app builder here. If there are certain things not ready yet, you can actually just go to your app builder and continue making changes. But you cannot regenerate APK before Google has approved your app and at least one app has been downloaded. Then you can update the app. But our system don't need update, ladies and gentlemen. It will sync automatically. Just make those changes. When the app is alive, it will sync automatically. Alright, so with that, thank you so much for being with me in AMB Academy. I wish you all the best in your apps building journey. You have completed basically the course in building app. The only thing you have not yet published is publish to Apple. Okay, improve your app first, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, it's a bit expensive to publish to Apple because 99 USD per year renew. But if you're ready, please do remember, go for it. Because if you are building app for business, you cannot say, oh, I only have Android users. You're going to miss your Apple users. Alright, your client will be definitely coming from iPhone users, and iPhone users, Apple users are high income users. So if you are building app for business, for your business, you cannot not avoid publishing to Apple. But my advice is improve your Android first. Go in, test it out, get more comment, improve on it. You are ready, then publish to Apple. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I wish all of you the very best. Thank you.